Hello, friends. This is Darren Hayes of PigskinDispatch.com. Before we take you to your favorite Sports History Network show, just want to tell you a little bit about some merch that you can pick up that represents your favorite SHN podcast. So far, there's t-shirts, coffee mugs, and even books from some of the authors that do podcasts right here on SHN. Who could buy something better than that, than have the history right from the gentleman that you hear talking about it? But we also are adding things each and every day. And where's that store, may you ask? Well, it's at SportsHistoryNetwork.com. Up at the top, there is the SHN merch button. Click on that. It'll take you right to the store, and you can be representing your favorite podcast and show the world that, hey, on the swag that I'm using, it's the headquarters of sports yesteryear, Sports History Network, and my favorite podcaster, the Sports History Network store. Shop there today. Now it's time to take a sports break, a look at sports history on a daily basis. Hello, my friends of sports history. This is Darren Hayes of the Sports Jersey Dispatch podcast. Welcome once again to the Pig Pen, your place for all things great in sports history, and welcome to your sports break for this October 7th edition, as we uncover some of the greatest moments in sports history on a daily basis, recognizing the athletes that performed them and the uniform numbers they wore for the date of October 7th in history. But before we get to those, let's tell you about our Twitter account. It's at Pigskin Dispatch. You can stay tuned with everything we got going on, at what we're thinking, what we're retweeting, what others are thinking that we like, and it's real easy to do. Twitter at Pigskin Dispatch. Make sure you follow us, please. Now, your uniform numbers for this October 7th are 36, 26, 27, 34, 32, 16, 19, 24, and uniform number 9. 1904, October 7th, the New York Highlanders beat the Boston Americans baseball team 3-2 at Hilltop Park in New York City for pitcher Jack Chesborough's Major League record 41st win of the season. He went 41-12 that year. October 7th, 1952, at the World Series, the New York Yankees defeated the Brooklyn Dodgers 4-2 at Ebbets Field in Game 7 to tie down a record 4 straight World Series title. The most valuable player was Yankee first baseman Johnny Mize, who wore number 36 that season. October 7th, 1979, Cleveland Browns number 26, Dino Hall, set a new club record with 9 kickoff returns in the game. October 7th, 1979, Frank Makovich, number 27, formerly retired from the NHL after a failed comeback attempt with the Detroit Red Wings organization. October 7th, 1984, the Chicago Bears running back, Sweetness, number 34, Walter Payton, passed the legendary Cleveland Browns fullback, number 32, Jim Brown, as the National Football League's career rushing leader. October 7th, 1985, Lynette Woodard, number 16, was chosen as the first woman on the Harlem Globetrotters basketball squad. October 7th, 1986, Steve Yzerman, number 19, was named as the captain of the Detroit Red Wings, a title that he would hold for over 1,300 games, and what a career Steve Yzerman had. October 7, 1989, Oakland A's number 24, Rickey Henderson, stole a record 8 bases in a playoff series. That was 5 games against the Toronto Blue Jays. October 7th, 2012, New Orleans quarterback number 9, Drew Brees, broke the Colts number 19, Johnny Unitas' NFL record for the most consecutive games with a touchdown pass, which was 48, when he connected with another number 19, Devery Henderson, wide receiver of the Saints, in a Saints 31-24 victory over the San Diego Chargers at the Superdome. And that is your sports break. That is your history for October 7th. And we are really appreciative that you were here to join us to go through it. And you can do this each and every day, as we have many great spots on history that will entertain you and keep you abreast of what's going on. And don't forget to join us at Pigskin Dispatch and JerseyDispatch.com, where we have the day's events and a lot of history, a lot of Hall of Fame birthdays on both those sites coming each and every day for your enjoyment, with a collection of posts that'll really enthrall you and keep you well in the preservation of sports history. So till tomorrow, everybody, have a great sports history day. Sorry, but my pitching coach just called timeout, and he's coming out to the mound. I think I'm going to get yanked for a reliever. We'll see you back tomorrow for some more great sports history on Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast. We invite you to check out our websites, JerseyDispatch.com and PigskinDispatch.com. Not only see the daily sports history, but to experience the preservation of great events and people that play the games. Find us on Pigskin Dispatch. It's also on social media outlets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget the Pigskin Dispatch YouTube channel to get all your daily sports history. Pigskin Dispatch is happy to be associated with the Sports History Network, the sports headquarters of yesteryear, found at sportshistorynetwork.com.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com.
It was just another ordinary day in the offices of the Pittsburgh Guardian newspaper circa 1924. But for Marla Delft, assistant editor, everything was about to change. For she was about to discover the awesome attractiveness of Row 1 brand retro sports paraphernalia items thanks to Orville Mulligan, sports writer.
And there it is.
Wow, Orville, that's really the bee's knees.
Isn't it just? A poster-sized replica of the actual 1909 World Series program cover.
I can see that. But where did you get it? And where'd you get it framed?
I ordered it from the Row 1 website, where over 6,000 items of sports memorabilia from the 1880s to the 1990s are available for reproduction, in multiple sizes and in several different materials, with over a dozen styles of frame to choose from for prints like this.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Delft would love to put up more of these in the office. But I'm equally as sure they're beyond this newspaper's budget.
Not at all, my dear Marla. See for yourself. Go to sportshistorynetwork.com/row1.
sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. Oh my, these are good prices. Oh, and look at this stuff. Oklahoma-Nebraska football, college basketball art, Michael Jordan items.
And so it
retro
was that
sports
Marla Delft
advertisement
discovered the
flowers.
splendiferous magic of Row 1 sports memorabilia, arts, and prints. You can too by visiting sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. That's ROW1 today for access to the full Row 1 catalog of gallery prints and gifts like t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, telephone cases, coffee mugs, blankets, pillows, towels, and even shower curtains. Act today for 15% discount off all prints with coupon code SHN15 and 20% off all other items with coupon code SHN20 at checkout. And keep your dial locked to the Sports History Network for the exciting chronicles of the 1920 sports world in Orville Mulligan, sports writer. Coming soon.